Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is not a very exciting video to be making. We picked this Stelvio up 3 weeks ago and the check engine light is already popping up on the dash. It's throwing a code that says service throttle control. So I went ahead and hooked up the scanner to it and it gave us a little more in-depth code. It's P0299. So my initial research on this sounds like it might be a pretty common problem with these 2.0 liter 4 cylinders in the Giulia and the Stelvio. People are saying that it's possibly an actuator arm. So it's the arm that goes from the turbo to the wastegate. So they actually have a part out there that can replace just that arm. So I did find that online. So this is our arm right here. And we're going to go ahead and show you the whole process on replacing that. So stick with us. Alright guys, so we have to disassemble some covers, get this cover off, and then over here is the turbo setup, and we have to get a bunch of these heat shields off right here. I don't know if I can get down in here before we get things off so you can kind of get an idea if this might be your problem. But right here is the arm, and one of the telltale signs is there'll be a lot of play in the arm. So look at that. You see that back and forth action there? It should not be moving quite that much. So ours definitely is worn out. So we're going to get that all off of there and replace it with the new one. All right, guys, so this bolt and this bolt to get this cover off, it's a 10 millimeter. So I got a little extension here and we'll get this off of here quick. That, and then get it slid back and out just like that. Alright guys, so you can see here's our actuator arm, and definitely a lot of play in that guy. So we need to remove some of these 10 millimeter bolts here holding this heat shield on. So we get this one, I believe there's one way back here, yep, right back there in the back. And then we may need to get some off way down here too, but we'll see as we go. Alright, I'm going to first lift this up and get this little cord out of the way so it's not interfering with us. And we'll take this guy off here. Loosened up here. There's not a lot of room for this one, so it's very slow moving. It's coming. Alright, we got her. Got it out. Okay. Okay guys, so we do have to go in and get this one right below this yellow line there. So we're going to get that out real quick. Alright guys, so that's about as far up as you can get this heat shield because it goes down over the exhaust in the back. So you're going to be working in some tight spaces to get this clip off right here. This clip shouldn't be too bad. We're going to put a towel down in here. I have watched some other people do this, and we don't want to lose those clips if we can help it. So, and then you do see that spring right there? That goes into that little hole right there. So we need to get that out of there, and that might be a little tricky getting that back in as well. Tool here. I'm going to see if we cannot lose this clip. We got that one off. That was probably the easier one. We got to get that one back there off. Okay guys, so new tool. Got a 90-degree pick tool. That should be able to get it out of there for us. All right guys, we got it. Good thing I had the towel there, because who knows where that thing would have went, but it did make it into the towel. We still have it. Excellent. All right guys, there is the one we took off. Look how heat soaked that one is. It definitely gets hot back there. But compare that hole to the new one. Look how ovaled out that is. So definitely an issue with that one, and I don't know how well this new one's gonna hold up, but basically these things, the way they interact with that turbo and the wastegate, might just be considered a wear item. So I wouldn't be surprised if eventually this one does the same thing, but we're going to get this put in, and hopefully that takes care of our check engine light. Alright guys, we've got our arm in. I've got the little spring in its little hole. I got to put the two clips in, so I got to get my towel situated in case we end up dropping that damn thing. I wouldn't put that past me, dropping the spring. That one went in okay. It's definitely going on tight, guys. There we go. All right. I think we got it, guys. Clips, everything in. Now we just need to reassemble this heat shield and put the engine cover back on. I've heard that you definitely want to put the engine cover back on, because for some reason oil can come out of these holes. So check this out, guys. No play. So for now we should be good to go, assuming that is what caused our P0299 error. All right, guys, I think we're good to go. I took it for a drive, couldn't reproduce that check engine light. For me, it was always coming on in dynamic mode when you'd put the pedal to the floor. Was able to get it in natural or normal mode as well. So no check engine lights. We'll drive it for a while and report back in the comments if we see any check engine lights, but I think this is gonna fix us up, guys. So if you're looking for the actuator arm, I'll have an Amazon Associates link down below. I get a little kickback if you use that link. So $99 as of making this video. So it's a little steep for just a little arm, but if it fixes the problem, I'm all for it. So if you guys have any questions for me, just leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for the next video. Have a good one.